Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. My name is Nina. What's your name? It's nice to meet you. I hope that you had a great weekend and you're ready for a full week of circle time with me. So let's get started. It's time to stretch our arms out like airplane wings. We'll fly to one side, fly over to the other side, fly back to the middle. Big stretch out in front. Stretch up over your head. Let's stretch to one side, over to the other side. One more time up at the top. And now it's time to sing together. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers, everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Good morning, friends. I hope that you're having a wonderful day so far. Before we get started, we have to do 3 things quickly. Number 1, let's turn on our listening ears. The next thing that we need to do is put on our thinking hats. Today my thinking hat has some snaps underneath my chin, so I'm going to snap it up. And the last thing that we need to do is warm up our hearts. Will you show me how to do that? Boom, 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 boom. And now we can move on to the calendar and weather chart. Let me grab my pointing stick and we can go over the date together. Right up here we have the month. Do you know what the month is? August. That's right. The month is August. And today is August 23rd. So let's move the chip over from the number 20. That was the last time that we met. Over to 21, 22, and we'll put it right on the number 23. Because today is August 23rd. And the year is 2021 or 2021. So friends, as you can see, the month of August is almost over. Let's take out our counting fingers and we'll warm them up just a little bit. And let's see how many days are left in the month of August. Will you count with me? After today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 more days left in the month of August. So if you keep up your 8 fingers, but you put away one of your fingers like this, now you have 7, and we're ready to sing the Days of the Week song. If you know the words to this song, sing along with me. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's go down to the bottom of the chart, and I'm going to give you the sound that the day starts with. If you know what the day is, you can say it with me. Yesterday was Sunday, the last day of the weekend. That means that today is Monday, the first day of the weekday. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. But let's sing Today is Monday together. It goes like this. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday, all day long. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday, all day long. If we go back up to the top, right up here we have the season. What's the season, friends? Summer. That's right. It's still summertime where I live, but in less than a month, we will say goodbye to the summer and we will say hello to the fall. If we travel back down to the bottom of the chart, that means that it's time to sing the weather song together, and then we can share what we see outside of our windows today. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? So finally, after so many days of rain and wet, the sun has decided to come out just a little bit. It's still pretty cloudy outside, but the sun is trying to shine. And my temperature chart is on orange because today is warm. Warm and cloudy with a little bit of sunshine. What about you, friends? Have you had some stormy, rainy weather where you lived over the past few days? And what do you see outside of your window today? Thanks for sharing with me. Now let's move on to the letter, the number, and the sign of the week. Because today is Monday, we have a new uppercase letter to talk about. This letter says G, G. Can you make that sound? That's right. And sometimes this letter will also say J. But for the most part, this letter says G. Do you know what capital letter this is? G. That's right. This is a capital G. G mostly says G, but sometimes it says J. I wonder what we'll find inside of the letter box today. Inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter G. G. Here's your first clue. This is something that is found outside. And inside of this area, you will plant flowers and vegetables, sometimes even fruit. What is that called? Let's take a peek. This is a garden. So in this garden, I see some flowers. I also see some tomatoes growing. I have a pretty large garden outside. I've showed you a few times what my garden looks like. Garden starts with the letter G. G. This is how you write in uppercase G. G. One more time. And here is the number of the week. This double-digit number is the number 13. And when you write the number 13, you have to write two numbers. First, you write the number 1, and then you write the number 3. 1, 3, 13. Now let's count to the number 13 together using the large bead frame. This week we're going to count to the number 13 using the large bead frame. In order to get to 13, you need 3 units. 1, 2, 3, and 1 10. 13. Let's open up the box and see what we have to count today. Because today is Monday, I have some blades of grass. As I count them, I'm going to line them up across the top of the box so that we can count together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 blades of grass. As I was counting them, some of them were stuck together because they're still a little bit wet since it's morning time. But let's see if I could find the shortest blade of grass. It looks like this one would be the shortest piece of grass. It also looks like the thinnest piece of grass. So now I want to find the opposite. The opposite of the shortest piece of grass would be the tallest piece of grass, which is right here. I have the shortest and the tallest grass, and altogether we counted 13 blades of grass. We also have a new sign of the week to go over today. Remember, friends, sign language is a language that uses hand gestures and facial expressions to communicate instead of speaking words out loud. So today I'm going to show you how to say art in sign language. you're going to take one of your palms out in front of you like this, and with your pinky finger, you're going to squiggle it down. Art. Would you like to try? That's right, art. Today we're going to move into our second week of artistic exploration. Last week we focused on more traditional art materials using paint and watercolors. But today we're going to talk about mixed media and collage. Mixed media is a form of art that combines all different kinds of materials into one piece of work, or a collage. Pablo Picasso was a famous artist from the past who we briefly mentioned last week. He used many different materials in his work, including newspaper, chalk, and charcoal. Crosby is another mixed media artist who still creates layers of collage using photographs, magazines, and even fabrics. Another popular form of mixed media is journal collaging, when you have a book full of different collages. Today we're going to do our own mixed media work, so grab a bunch of different materials and let's get started. For today's work, we are going to be doing a mixed media collage. So as you can see, I have different art materials right here. I have some paper, I have some glue, and some stickers. When you are doing your art today, you can add paint, you can add crayons and markers, glitter, whatever kinds of art materials you have today. I'm going to start off with this blue piece of paper, and when I look at this blue color, it reminds me of a very calm and inviting scene. Last week we talked about what the different colors represent, and blue is a very calming color. But I want to add a little bit of bright to this calming color right here. So I have some yellow, and this blue reminds me of a calm blue sky, and the yellow reminds me of an energetic sun. So I'm just going to rip some pieces of yellow, and as I rip the pieces, I'm going to glue the yellow pieces to the blue paper, and I'm going to start to make a circle just like the sun. Again, friends, there is no right or wrong way to do your process art. You will most likely create something completely different from what I'm doing today. Maybe you're going to be using stickers. Maybe you'll add a lot of glitter. Maybe you'll use scissors instead of ripping it like I'm doing. Let's see. I'm starting the outline of a circle. It's a little bit more. Grab another piece of yellow paper and continue to tear. Cover that blue space in the middle right here. Let's see, if I add this over here, the circle is starting to be complete, but not quite. I still need a little bit more yellow paper. So as I tear, I'm just adding a little bit of glue to the back. Let's take a peek. There's my sun. And this is going to be a very strong sun. So I'm going to have some rays coming out. And because we are doing mixed media today, I'm going to add my other material, which is going to be stickers. These are foam stickers, and so I'm going to peel the paper off the back. This is a very great activity for fine motor. Peel the paper, and I'm going to start to make the rays coming off of the sun. I have triangle stickers, I have square and rectangle. I'm just going to add them all together. Make some down here. A little bit more on this side. Maybe one more, and then I'll lift it up and take a peek. So I'm just going to put these little paper scraps back in with the stickers, set them to the side. And here is my mixed media sun. I used stickers, scraps of paper, and some glue. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time. Thanks for learning with me today. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please give my video a thumbs up and find me on OutSchool for my live and interactive classes. You can also support my channel by checking out my Patreon page and gain access to bonus features for your child. We have one more song to sing before we go. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.